Thank you so much, Zienda. I'm standing by here with the head of the presidency in the ANC, Sibongile Besani. He's going to chat to us about the kind of leadership we can expect from President Cyril Ramaphosa in the Thule House. We're bringing up this discussion after what we heard from Zizi Kodwa, a close ally of the president, who said that the president right now no longer has to look over his shoulders. The top 7 is comprised of people who are his allies, and admitting essentially that over the past 5 years he's had to keep his eye on both the government and the ANC as he maintains his political survival while trying to implement a reform agenda. Mr. Besani, thank you so much for your time. Is that the case? Is the president more consolidated now and able to do his work without looking over his shoulder?
Look, what we can actually say is that the Unity and Renewal program has actually survived the rough storms. I think it is in the nature of any change project that it starts a bit stormy, and it is normal. And now that mandate has sort of been reinforced, fortified, and then we have to move forward. President will have to move forward with some agility.
All right, the Unity and Renewal program has received the vote of confidence, but it's really also about reform. The president has won here along with his allies. Many South Africans are wondering what he will do about the people who contested him and the people in the ANC who will need to be brought before the Integrity Commission. The report, an organizational report, says there are 97 of them already. Will he be able to conduct that reform or renew the organization when there are so many questions hanging over ANC leaders?
I think the starting point is also that we must not see those who contested as enemies of the president or enemies of the ANC. These are comrades who were using the ANC platform to contest for election, which is normal, which is constitutional. Right now, President Ramaphosa remains the president of all members of the ANC, and therefore the agenda for unity and renewal is not his agenda. It is the agenda of the African National Congress, and we want to believe that everybody should continue to rally behind that agenda.
Let's stay with that agenda of renewal and reform and unity. And what is your assessment of how that agenda was reflected among the first day of conference here, when we saw those disruptions among what appeared to be antagonizing songs being sung against candidates? Let's forget for a second which candidate it was, but look at the fact that there were clear divisions here. How do you think that reflects on that agenda?
Look, indeed, President has said it in his political report that the ANC was not as united as it would want to be. There's no doubt that we have not been united in a number of areas. That is why President has consistently indicated that sometimes we move one step backwards and then 2 steps backwards, 1 step forward, 2 steps backwards. There's been that oscillation within the ranks of the NEC particularly, even the NC broadly. So obviously at the conference platform, when you saw some of these mini disruptions, they were reflecting the kind of challenges that we had. But at the end of the day, the African National Congress prevailed on any form of ill-discipline, any form of disruption. That is why everybody, including even comrades from KZN, they have been quite supportive. They've been quite calm. They've been contributing quite robustly, taking part in commissions everywhere else. So right now we are happy that everything is in order.
Thank you so much. That's Sibongile Besani. He's the head of the presidency in the ANC, speaking to us ahead of a media briefing that will come up a little bit later by the new Secretary General, we hope, Fikile Mbalula. Yet to be confirmed whether it's happening this afternoon or later this evening. But we'll continue to speak to the winners and losers in that top 7 election, as well as their allies here at Nasrec, where the ANC's 55th conference is happening. Stay with Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405. We'll bring you more analysis, latest comments, and also some of the latest insights coming from our analysts just after this break.